Hey guys, welcome back to the shop. Welcome to The Honest Mechanic, also known as THM. And as the video states, there are some changes that are coming for the new year. I got a little list here so I don't forget what's going on. But the first thing on my list is, of course, the logo change. I've been wanting to do that for a little while now. This is what my logo currently looks like. I mean, I've got that little triangle effect. I've got that old wrench on one side, the big hammer, Thor's hammer as I like to call it, and then of course the caliper in that as well. I just threw that together really quickly just because I wanted to make a logo for the channel. Didn't really put much thought into it. My wife really didn't like the logo right from day one, and I've had a couple of comments from other people saying, well, it's not you, right? So I reached out to my buddy Jeff and I talked to him about it because Jeff is an artist. He's just really good at whipping stuff together with a paintbrush and some colors. So he came up with a new logo, and this is what it looks like. This will be the new logo, at least in some form or another. I mean, it is painted on the door, so it's going to be a little bit hard for me to kind of make it usable in some kind of electronic form. I'm not super great at that, so I'm going to do what I can. However, if you check it out, I'm going to be taking it down for you, but it is painted on an old door, like I mentioned, and I'd like to know if you guys know what this door comes from. Just really quickly comment down below, but it's actually from an M47 Mercury pickup truck. This was laying in the backyard at my grandfather's at camp actually. So it's been shot up as a target practice for a little while over the years. So believe it or not, the paint on this is original. So Jeff just kind of cleaned it up enough that he could do something with it. And anyways, let's take a closer look at it. All right, let's see if I can take this down without breaking my neck. I mean, it's of course just about right up to the top. Actually, it is right up to the top of the garage ceiling here. And like I was mentioning, guys, I've actually kind of had this in the background of some of my videos because I thought somebody was going to comment on it and say, hey, where did you get that? Or something along those lines. But I didn't get any of those comments, so I don't want to scratch the paint either. Luckily, it's all emptied out, so it's not super heavy, but it's just a little bit awkward. Made it. That's good. All right, and here it is. So we've got the door down. Now we've got the logo. We can actually see it up close and personal. And like I said, I think Jeff did a fantastic job. This does represent me more than what I had come up with. And by the way, if you wanted to see, or if you wanted to get Jeff to, make you a logo or paint you anything for that matter, I'll have his details down below. I'll have his Facebook stuff, so you can check that in the comment section. But he was supposed to be here for this logo reveal, and this was supposed to be months ago. I was supposed to do this on the 100th video. I'm over that now. I was going to do it on January 1st, of course. We're 2 weeks late. I'm trying to get a hold of Jeff. We're both busy. We both work full-time shifts. So we both have our own little things on the side, and this is what I do on the side. I like to make videos. So he will be here. I will have him answer some questions based on the logo, and maybe he'll bring you some more stuff to look at that he's really artistic at. But number one for a question that I'm going to be asking him is, why did he give me such a big chest? I mean, do I have actually that big of a chest? And I don't really ever smile either. I mean, I like to smile. It's a nice big smile. Maybe I should smile more often. But anyways, that is my logo. I'll probably be using this part in the corner of my videos because I think that works really well. And this will be maybe part of my intro. So I'm not sure. Now, moving right along on my list of things I wanted to mention for the changes is I'm adding an email to the channel. So the email will be thmrepairs@gmail.com. Reason I'm doing that, guys, is because I'm getting a lot of comments. I'm getting a lot of questions on some of the stuff I'm working on. And I'm just adding another venue for you guys to travel down if you want to talk to me directly or ask me questions directly. I can't give you I'm just going to give you my personal opinions on certain things. I'm not there, so it's just for mostly entertainment purposes or just to help you out in a situation where you might be completely stuck, just that extra little bit of information that you need. So you can check it out down there. I got it on the screen here somewhere probably at this point. I'm still going to answer all of the comments as much as I can, but that's just one more thing I'm changing. And that brings me to my solid fan base. That is one of the reasons why I added the last item, because you guys are you're awesome. I have a lot of subscribers now, more than I ever expected, but the ones that come to mind real quick here, I apologize if I miss anybody, or I apologize if I misspell or mispronounce someone's name, but some of the ones that come to mind are Dieter Lange, Sunset Originals, Eurus Polaris 01, English Cat, JJ Walker, Farm Boy, and that's just a few of many people that comment routinely. I feel like I have a connection with these people now, and again, it drives me to make more videos, so thank you so much. So moving right along, I'm going to be changing the posting date of my videos. So I originally was doing it on a Friday. That was a little bit tough for me to reach as a goal because I try and put out a video a week, as you guys have noticed. I'm moving it to a Saturday. I did Sunday for a while, but I think Saturday is, according to what I see on my analytics, is the best time for you guys because that's when most of you guys are watching my content, or at least watching content, period. So we're going to note that as a change as well. And I'm also looking for some input. This is your channel. I want you guys to tell me what you like, what you don't like, what you want to see. Add that all in the comment section. Send me an email, because you can do that now. And just give me the thoughts on a few other things. I'm considering doing some merchandise. So if you guys are interested in something like that, I would really like to know, because doing these videos is not exactly easy. There's a lot of time that gets involved into a 12-20 minute video, and even just doing something like this right now takes a lot of time. The editing is killer. I'm not exactly the best at it. I'm trying to gain some tricks and maybe talk to some people that have done some of this firsthand. Just give me some thoughts, give me some feedback. How am I doing? Because I really want to keep you guys entertained. I want you guys to continue watching the videos and make it yours. And last but not least, guys, I want to talk about upcoming projects. Here is one of the projects that you've probably seen in the shop for quite some time now, because it's been lying in my garage or in the shed or somewhere in my way for the last 2 years. I kid you not, 2 years. This belongs to my dad. It was originally my grandfather's. But I know I mentioned him a lot because, well, he did what I do now. He tinkered on all sorts of things, and that's where I got a lot of my knowledge and a lot of information. So this thing runs. This thing runs really good, actually. The only issue with it is I need to replace the water pump. So I'm going to be doing a quick video on how to do that. And, I mean, I'm not exactly... I don't love outboards, but this is one project. Another project, of course, that we kind of do a lot of work on, not necessarily because it's broken, but is the Big Bear. I've gotten so much feedback and I've gotten a lot of good vibes from other people on my little restoration here that I've got going on the Big Bear. So there's going to be playlists of some of these projects in the comment section. There's obviously a playlist on this guy. So I got my new tires on. I've done a quick update on the plow without giving it away, but I did move the spring location from, if you guys remember me building this plow from straight up from down here. It seems to be working a little bit better. But I do have a quick little issue that, I mean, I've got a leak somewhere. I'm trying to figure it out. But this thing is a workhorse. It doesn't really have much downtime. So I'll be making a video on this. And here is one project that's going to be happening this year. If you guys seem to remember this, or if it looks familiar to you, probably from this angle more, well, you'd be right, because when I started filming Project Polaris last year in the wintertime to get that machine ready for my daughter, this was sitting at my father-in-law's, and it's actually been sitting here now for, I don't know, a few months anyways, probably since midsummer. I unfortunately never got around to it, And then I got an idea from this particular comment from one of my loyal fans here. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my daughter to make a project out of this. You've seen her working on the Big Bear. She's going to probably be the one wrenching on this, and I'm going to probably just help her along. I'm going to teach her the ropes. She's really good. She really likes to learn. So I'm hoping that this project becomes a thing. And moving right along for possible projects, we've got ourselves a 7.5 horse outboard engine by the name of Elgin. Actually, that's not the name. That's the actual manufacturer of the outboard. And I don't know much about these, so if you guys know, please comment down below. Let me know what you think of these. I don't know if I'm going to get this running, what the deal is. I don't know. It's been sitting in my shed here forever and ever. Used to belong to my grandfather. And oh my God, there's a tag. What does that say? That says Simpson Sears, Canada. So I don't know if these were OBC certified. So I don't know. It'd be cool to get this going. I don't know how well it's going to run if it does, or where I'm going to find parts if there's anything broken. That's one project. Oh, and by the way, did I ever tell you guys, outboard engines are my nemesis. I just can never seem to be happy with them. I can get them running, but I'm never happy with it. Another project I got sitting in the shed here. This is more of a how it works video that I have planned. This is a 4-mix engine from Stihl. If you don't have one of these, you probably know someone who does. They're very popular. They came out in around the 2005-2006 year. Really good engine, good power to weight ratio, and I would just like to do a video on how to properly tune these things, get them running right, because they can be a little bit temperamental if you don't keep up with certain items. So look for this as a video. And of course, guys, there's other projects down the pipeline. How can we forget the Subaru? I've got a playlist on that alone. I mean, I did a lot of work on that regarding the engine swap, and I've done a couple other little videos on how to do certain things repair-wise. So that's obviously going to be in the pipeline for videos to come. And there is one more subscription in there to the video or to the project list, and that is Susie. We cannot forget about Susie. She is very well loved on the channel, and she's going to continue to get a lot of love. I've got a ton of other projects regarding her as well, like just regarding the entire motorhome section. I want to do some, I can't give it away because some of the projects are going to be moving their way from mechanical to maybe a little bit interior work. I don't want to really give too much away there, but there will be more mechanical work on Susie, of course, because, well, she's a 1978. She's not exactly new anymore. So anyways, for now, I think I've gotten through all of my list of things I wanted to talk about. Thank you so much for watching. Again, guys, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. And by the way, those thumbs ups and the likes and the shares and all that kind of stuff has something to do with the algorithm on YouTube, and it will just help me expand the channel so that a lot more people can enjoy these types of videos. So if you guys don't mind doing that kind of stuff, or just spreading the word is enough for me. But again, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next video.